Hey guys, welcome back to Paracord Planet. Today we're going to be going over the Sanctified weave. This is kind of a doorway into some of the more complicated paracord weaves. This weave was thought up by a guy named Terry Grossman. I've seen a couple different varieties of this tutorial. I'm going to be doing a 4-strand core. I've also seen a 2-strand core, but I found the 4-strand core on a jig was the easiest way to set it up. My setup design actually comes from Paradise Paracord. We'll put a link to his channel in the description. For the Sanctified weave, you're going to need about 10 feet in 2 different colors of paracord. My usage will probably be closer to 8 feet, but it'll depend on your wrist size. I'll also be using a 5/8 inch buckle, of course our jig, and then scissors and a lighter, and I'll be using a fid as well towards the end. It's not necessary, but it makes the last couple stitches a lot easier. Let's dive in. So start out by setting your jig to 1 inch past your wrist measurement. My wrist is 7 inches, and so I'm going with an 8 inch setting on my jig. It's just a little bit off because I have a bigger buckle that is sticking out past the jig. So I like to use a ruler just to make sure that I have it at the right measurement. After you have that set, go ahead and clip your buckle into the jig. I'm going to start with the white cord. We'll find the middle of that cord. And on most bracelets, we put the fold of the cord down through the top of the buckle. For this one, I'm going to be coming up through the bottom. We'll make our cow's hitch, pulling our cord through. Then take your purple cord and push one end of it up through a side of the buckle, and the other end of it up through the other side. Pull that through until you've just got a small loop left. And then we're going to put the white cord and the purple cord all through that loop. Then pull the purple tight. So that's the setup for the top end. Now we're going to switch the jig around. And put all 4 cords down through the other side of the buckle. So you want to trace your cords down from the other end so that they don't cross over each other. Then pull 1 cord out to each side. Do the same with our purple. So now we've got all 4 cords parallel to each other. And then just to lock all that in place, I'm going to take a white cord, bring it down through the middle, and then pulling on that right pair, a white and a purple. We're just going to cinch that tight and loop this through the hole. So what we're doing is essentially tying an overhand knot around that right pair. And that's just going to hold our cord down nice and tight. Then we'll do the same thing on the left side, pulling those cords tight and tucking the white cord through. Until we've made a loop. Then we'll stick the end down through that loop. So we've got our overhand knot again around those 2 cords. And then holding it tight by pinching up at the buckle, we'll cinch that down right underneath the buckle. Now that holds our middle cords nice and tight. We can kind of pull on these purple ones to get those tighter again. But now we can start our weave. We'll lay out our purple cords to the side. These middle white cords are going to be crossed across the middle. So starting with the left side, bring that white cord up through the middle and cross it over to the other side. leaving just a little bit of a loop like that. Then make sure this cord goes underneath that one. And we're going to basically do the same thing on that side. Come up through the middle and cross it over to the other side. Then we'll take our purple cord. That's also going to go up through the middle. Take an end here below our white cords. You can pull the slack through on that one. And then through the loop on the same side. So I'm taking the right side purple cord, and it's going to stay on the right side and go up through that right side loop. Same with our left cord. Up through the middle, right alongside that other purple, and then through the left loop. So now we've got all 4 cords woven, and we kind of have to tighten them all at the same time. Or alternate back and forth until it's cinched up underneath our starting hitches there. Doesn't look like much yet, but we're going to do it again, and you kind of see the pattern develop after that. First that left side, underneath that on our right side. Keep our loops formed there. Bring our cord up through and through the white loop. Make sure you don't go down through the purple loop. Then same on the other side. Up through the middle, down through the white loop. Cinch that one down below it. Until that's nice and tight. So there's the pattern that's kind of starting to develop. We'll keep on working at that, and I'll catch you at the end when we start to run out of room. So we're just about to the end. We've got a little bit of space left there. I'd like to do 1 or 2 more weaves, but it's becoming a little bit hard to fit the paracord through, so we can use the fid now and keep on going with that. With one fid, it takes a little bit of time. If you've got enough fids, it helps to just put one on each cord. But we'll set it up just like before and see how many more we can fit. Alright, so now that that's all tightened down, I'm just going to trim up my ends and melt them against the edge. You want to be careful when doing the white colors, because if you burn those too much, they turn yellow or even black, and then your ends can't be hidden quite as well. And there we go. There's our finished Sanctified bracelet. Put a link in the description to where you can buy paracord to make this bracelet. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave us a like. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. We hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial. If you did, definitely leave us a like. I'm pointing at the bracelet. Why am I doing that? We'll leave a link down in the description to where you can buy paracord. Leave us a like if you like this one. Like. No. But that's okay. No. Subscribe if you want to see more.